It's your boy KidBrims, aka the Jersey God. You know, it's been a long ass time since I made a YouTube video. Probably about, I want to say 3 months. About 3 months. You know, I've been dealing with a lot of shit. Work mostly. But you know, I'm back here. We back. Don't think I forgot about y'all, because I haven't, just been busy. But you know, I'm coming at you with another story. This is story number 3 out of my series, Stories with the Kid. So right now, we playing Fortnite. Now usually I play either 2K, Call of Duty, but nah. Today we playing Fortnite. And I apologize if I feel under the weather. Allergies is kicking my ass right now, so if I sound retarded, then it's my allergies. But you know, we're gonna get into the story. My first story, you know, it was kind of funny. It wasn't too bad. My next story was with the lady, the garlic chicken spring roll lady, which y'all be always ODing with me every time I talk about ShopRite. Yeah, like y'all always be ODing. But this story right here, yo, this is some crazy shit. This story is fucking crazy. So I want to say this happened when I was about 13 to 14 years old, and I was in middle school, so I think it was like 7th or 8th grade. Now, for those who already know, I went to Edgemont High School. You know, hated the high school, but we're not gonna get into that. That's for a later date. But anyway, this story happened when I was 13 or 14. Now, people know me, where I live. The place is where I live is called Scarsdale Fairway, and you know, it's an apartment complex. You know, nothing crazy or whatever. But I used to hang out with all these kids. Mostly that we all went to the same school, you know. No matter what, we went to the same school. We always hung out. Like, you would catch us like legit outside from the time we got out of school. Even after we got out of for dinner, we'd be outside until like late at night. You know, but yeah, we was out. So I used to hang with these kids, this kid named Alex, Michael. Well, I'll get back to him. This kid Alex. It was David H, my son David H. I was Ben Frank, and then there's this other kid named what's his name? Little John. Now this kid, Little John, right? He was kind of new. We called ourselves OFC, which stood for Original Fairway Crew. Apologize. OFC, Original Fairway Crew. Right? So, and that was from like where the kids were. We were there first. So, like we started there, like we lived there our whole lives, like type shit. And there's this, like I said, there's this kid. His name is Lil John. So Lil John, you know, he used to hang out with us. He was a little younger than us, probably like a year, maybe 2 years younger than us, if I'm not mistaken. And he would always hang with us. You know, it was like back then, like skateboarding was popular. So he always used to skateboard with this one of my boy Alex. So he would skateboard with us or whatever. Well, I didn't skateboard. I tried one time, almost broke my whole fucking arm. Not even gonna hold you. But yeah, he used to skateboard or whatever. So it was one day we're coming home from school, and when we wasn't really coming home, we stayed for a volleyball game. For whatever reason, I don't know why we stayed for a volleyball game. We just did. So we all decided, you know, we're gonna go to this volleyball game, just hang out, whatever. It was modified, so it was like 7th and 8th graders mix, so it was modified. So we went to this game. Went to the game. It was me, Alex, David. Me, Alex, David, Ben, Frank, this girl named Jacqueline who also used to live here. Her. Then it was David H and Lil John. So we were all just went to this volleyball game, and my boy Mike came. Now, his grandpa lived with us. His grandfather lived with us. But he didn't live with us. He lived, I think if I'm not mistaken, he lived in it was either White Plains or Alsford. I forgot where exactly, but it was either White Plains or Alsford, one of them. I forgot. It was a long ass time ago, so I don't remember. So either way, he was with us. He met us at the high school, and we was chilling. Now, for whatever reason, they were playing this team, this high school, Eastchester. Now, when they were playing them with volleyball, we have to be quiet. Like, you know, they require quietness sometimes. When they like try to serve the ball or whatever, it's usually quiet. It's not like loud like how a football game gets or how a basketball game gets. You know, it's fucking quiet. So it was quiet, you know. So every time Eastchester would score a point, you hear my boy Michael go, "Eastchester! Eastchester!" like dumb loud after every single time. Now to us, this shit is funny as shit because he's OD. Every fucking time. Eastchester! Eastchester! Like dumb loud. That shit was hilarious. So then, I don't remember. There was some girl next to us with her friend. Now I don't remember the girl's name or whatever. I have no fucking clue. So she was there with someone else, and she was getting mad at Michael because he was ODing. Like it was bad. Like he was ODing, but that shit was funny as shit. So we didn't tell him to stop. We wanted him to keep going, keep saying that shit. So we was laughing, and the girl just so happened to be in our area where we were sitting in the gym watching them, and she was getting tight. Like she was cursing them out, like, "Yo, you don't even go here. Like, shut the fuck, like, shut up," and all that shit. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, in front of parents and shit. They was just looking at us. And Mike was like, "No, you can't tell me what to do. Like, I cheer for who I want to cheer, whatever." And then Lil John was saying something. Like, I don't remember exactly what he said, but yo, he was talking too. So so he was talking too, and she got mad at him, started cursing him out, and you know, it was getting crazy. So we leave. The game is over. Yeah, trash. Anyway, the game is over, and we leave. So we leave, whatever. Half of us was like, "Yo, just go home real quick, you know, do our homework. Nothing crazy, do our homework, you know, just chill." And then some other people went the other way. I guess they was hungry, so they got food from across the street. Like, we have like a little pizza shop across the street from our crib, and a deli. The deli was there too. So they go to the pizza shop, they get food, and I go home, I do my homework. Next thing I know, I get a call. Well, not a call. I get a text. Now, I didn't have an iPhone back then. I was struggling with a fucking Samsung Rogue. I don't even think niggas remember what that even looked like. But yeah, I was struggling with a Samsung Rogue or whatever. And I get a text. It's like, yo, come outside. Yo, we're about to be outside, hang out. Now, yeah, like I said in the beginning, like, yo, we was outside like crazy, you know? Like, you couldn't keep us inside the house. Like, we would play kickball, like, shit like that. Like, cops and robbers, you know, tag, hide and seek, all that good shit. So, when so, yeah, I get a text, someone hit me up. He was like, yo, come outside, we about to go outside, chill. So I'm like, alright. So we go outside. Wow. I got clapped. Anyway, we go outside. And we're all walking down the hill together. I think it was me, my boy Alex, I think Ben or Frank was with us. I'm not too sure. I know it was me, Alex, and like 2 other people, but I forgot. I think it was Ben, Frank, one of them. Or whatever. So we're walking down the hill. Now, we see, remember this kid, the kid Lil John, we see him across the street with, I think, Jacqueline, if she was there. I honestly don't remember, but I know Lil John was there with the girl and the girl's friend. And he was across, now he's across the street. Now, we're coming down the hill, we're like, oh shit, I remember, like, oh, she was mad at him. He was bad at him for, you know, what happened with the game. So, you know, she's bad. Oh, my fault. Yeah, I'm under the weather. I apologize. Anyway, you know, walking down the hill now. They're just looking at each other, I guess, because they so happened to go to the same pizza spot at the same time. So now now you can see us walk across the street like, oh shit, what the fuck is about to happen? So now we running down the hill. Now we zooming down the hill. So we get to the bottom of the hill. You know, nothing happened. Nothing's happening. We just go down the bottom of the hill. We walk across the street, and they're arguing again, cursing each other out. Like, they're so loud, like we can hear them from almost. Not across the street, but, you know, somewhat close. So now, again, we run it. Like, oh shit, some shit's about to go down. So then, we get there. They start arguing. Now they get even close, like face-to-face type shit. Like, before they wasn't face-to-face, but now they face-to-face type shit. So now we're like, oh my fucking god. Some shit's about to go down. So now, so now we're across the street, we're crossing the street, and we're getting closer. We got closer to where we can hear them. Like, to hear them, it's like, oh, he was calling her a bitch. Calling her a bitch. She was saying, yo, shut the fuck up. And all that shit. She had, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you fucking ugly bitch. All that shit. Now, mind you, he younger than us, and he's saying all this shit. So we like, oh, fuck. Right? So then the argument stops, and it goes dead silent. So now you have a group of people, us, who he's hanging out with, Lil John, the girl, face-to-face arguing and shit, and her friend. So Lil John, he steps back, and he looks at her, then looks at us with a little smirk, looks at her, then looks at us again, like, yo, what the fuck is he looking at? Like, what is he trying to do? Meanwhile, the shit that fucking happened is this nigga, yo, this is the funniest shit. This nigga literally looks at us again for the last time, smirks, and you just see this nigga take his right fist, wind the fuck up, and fucking punch her in her face. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Why are you hitting her? Like, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I never seen that like that. I never seen like some type of shit happen like that before. So now I'm shocked. So I'm like, oh fuck, what the fuck? So then you see her friend try to break it up, and that's it. and like someone else, like I forgot who was trying to break it up. It was like someone else trying to break it up, and we're just like, oh, what the fuck? We're either like, oh, what the fuck, or we're laughing, or we're doing both. So we're just like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? This nigga really just swung on her like it was like she was a nigga. Like I was at a loss to word. I'm like, what the hell is going on, yo? You bugging me? So now that happens, and we're so now that happens. So that happens, and now we're just like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like we're all like, again, we're all shocked and shit. So we're just we're all shocked, and I'm over here fucking laughing like a dickhead. Cause I don't know why, but like in serious situation, you know how you be in a serious fucking situation, and all of a sudden you start laughing, even though it's a serious fucking situation. It was some shit like that. So I'm like, yo, this shit is hilarious, B. This shit is dumb funny. So I'm laughing and shit, as I should be laughing. No, cause. At all, actually, like, I shouldn't be laughing. Like, I shouldn't be laughing at all. My fault. I had to concentrate real quick. But you know, I shouldn't be laughing because this is some crazy shit. So everything is silent. You know, we break up. Now it was in the parking lot too. Now imagine the fucking parking lot was empty, right? The parking lot is empty, and all the storefronts. The parking lot is like empty. You know, you have the employee cars, but there was like barely any there. So that shit was empty, and so now we wait like 5-10 minutes. Like we go about our way, we come back because they're still there for some reason. Lil Jon's like still there with that girl or whatever, yelling at each other again after he swung on her. So they're there. Now all of a sudden a fucking a cop car comes. So we're just like, oh my fucking god, like this shit can't get any worse. So the cop car comes, or whatever, there's 2 officers. They pull out the whip. They come out the whip, and they come out the whip. They asking us, "Oh, what's going on?" And we all said, "Oh, nothing's going on. You know, nothing crazy. Nothing's going on." And they said to us, "Oh, well, we were getting complaints about a disturbance here, like 2 people fighting." And we're just like, "Nah, no one's fighting, whatever." And the girl was like, "Yeah, I just dropped my salad." The one who got hit, "Yeah, I just dropped my salad, whatever." Which she did, because she tried to throw the salad at Lil Jon after he tried to hit her, or hit her, same thing. Like, I think he got 1 clean hit and that was it, or whatever. And so yeah, so then they leave, and and that was it. So then, like, the next day, I was chilling in the cafeteria before lunch, because that's what like some people do. Like, they chill in the cafeteria before going to their homeroom. That's what I was doing. And ironically, the fucking girl that got smoked, got hit, who fought Lil Jon, was there in the damn cafeteria. So everyone, I was like, oh, what? I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. Now she's looking at me because I was there, and I'm looking at her because we already know what happened. So then yeah, I was looking at her, and my friend that took me to work, not work, I'm sorry, school. She used to go there too. She was older. She was, I think, sophomore or something. Something like that. Sophomore or freshman. And she was a junior. I apologize. She was a junior. So she was there too. And the girl who got hit just kept looking at me or whatever. And I was looking at her like what the fuck do you want? Like what do you want? And she was looking at me giving evil looks and shit. Then she was like, why are you looking at me? I was like, why the fuck you looking at me? Like, what the fuck? What do you want? Like, or whatever. And then I just go on about my day. So it was nothing really happened there, but she tried to fucking, you know, she tried to violate a nigga. I wasn't gonna let that happen. Fuck out of here. I'm not with the bullshit. But anyway, yeah, that was my story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. B.O.P. Hold it down. Nah, but yeah, that was my story, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. A little story with the kid. You know, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a like, comment. Again, I apologize for being a little under the weather, but I want to get this video and this story out to you, cause it's just, this shit was just funny as shit. But anyway, yo, boy KidBrims, aka the Jersey God. I'll be back soon, promise you, with another story. I got a couple more stories lined up, but if this made you laugh, leave a like, again, comment, subscribe to the channel. I promise I'll be coming out with more content. Follow me on Instagram, KidBrims. Follow my Snapchat, Wavy KidBrims. You know. And I'm out of here. Till next time, again, it's your boy KidBrims, aka the Jersey Golf. Oh no! And I'm off this, man. You gotta make it look easy, you know? Just a little too easy, you know? And I'm out, man. Peace.